Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is our fourth cool tool interview today. I want to introduce you to my friend Wendy Gundlach with Lilla Rose. And tonight she's going to be sharing with us about Streamyard, which I'm super excited because I'm really not familiar with that one. So I'm excited to hear about this. So Wendy, before we get started, tell me, what do you love about this tool? Why did you pick it?
I picked this tool, because it is not, how do I want to say it? It's very tech friendly. I am not a techie person. So for me, it was something that I was able to sign up for and figure out on my own. So I wasn't, and I'm still picking up all of the good nuggets that it has to give me. And I'm still thinking, I wish I could do this. And then all of a sudden I find out, oh, I can do this. And then boom, it's there. So I love the fact that I can go live in multiple groups at one time.
Is
So
that how you use it for your business? What do you use it for?
I do. So when I do a Facebook party, if I have 3 of them going in one week, I always love to do some type of demonstration. So with StreamYard, I can actually go live in all 3 parties. Obviously, you have to limit yourself to using the hostess's name, things like that, but you can set up each party with an individual description, but it has the same live. So
What?
yeah, so you can still make it personal to that hostess, and you can still go live to 3 different people, and you can see all the comments that people are coming through with. So
That's
when time is of the
amazing.
essence, and when I host multiple parties a week, I don't have time to go live every single time. I work a full-time job, so for me to come on every
Right.
night and do a live every single night, I can't do it. The other reason I love it is for my team. I have a growing, amazing, strong team. And so we have lots of Sunday night social meetings, we call them. Those are our team meetings. But I also have a training group that has all kinds of other information in it as well for girls who are not on my team. So
Okay.
when I go live for my team, if it's something that I think would be helpful to other groups, I have another group that has, we have a Ready, Set, Win program. So we always have class of October of 2020. So I can go live in all 3 of those groups with all the same information, and everybody gets it. So there's
Talk about easy.
right. And if somebody's not watching the team page, or they're not seeing any comments and they're not seeing any posts in there, they might see it in the class of July post, or they might see it in my
Right.
training group, but it just ups your social media presence with people. So
Sure. A
that
lot more touch points.
exactly, they're seeing you more often and they're seeing things. So that was a really big seller for me with StreamYard, and that's why I also went with. I had the free one for a while. I tried that out for I think like 30 days, and then after that, I went to the paid one, which the paid one has like so many bells and whistles. You can put your logo in the screen. You can do yes.
Nice.
You can put tickers across the bottom. So like when you're live with a Facebook party, you can let them know what the customer special for the month is, and it runs underneath you the whole time that you're live.
Oh
So
my goodness.
these are things that people pick up on, and even if they are just scrolling, I'm like that. If I'm scrolling and I see a ticker, I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" And I stop because I want to read it. So those are things that I think are very helpful as far as using StreamYard. And as I said, there's all kinds of bells and whistles. You can go live in YouTube. You can go live in, what else did I write down? There's Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Periscope, Twitch. I think they still have.
Periscope cracks me
So,
up.
and they just set up a system now where you can actually use StreamYard on your phone. So
Oh,
when I first joined with StreamYard, it was only on your home computer. And so it was kind of a hassle because a lot of the lives I do 90% of my work on my phone. But it was great because once they got it loaded into the phone itself, you can go right on the website. No passwords with this company, which I thought was kind of unique. I've never had that before. So when I'm ready to go live, I simply put in my address, my Hairbling Heaven address. They send me a code. I punch in the code, and I'm in. So I'm into my account. I can set up everything I need to. The setup is super uber simple. I love, you can set up the groups really easily. You can save a group, you can delete it, you can do all kinds of things.
And how long have you been using them?
I've been using Streamyard for almost a year.
Okay.
So, and I really love the fact that if I want to go live in multiple groups, I can. I figured out, it took me a whole Saturday, but this was like 6 months ago. I figured out how to share my phone screen onto the computer.
Right? Yes.
And so I scheduled it with StreamYard because then everybody knows that I'm going to be there. I go into the StreamYard, I open it up, I share my screen from StreamYard, and you can share your screen in there, and you can also do, in time trainings, I like to call them. So they're looking at my screen and I'm walking them through the process. I'm walking them through a back office. I'm walking them how to use the Amy app for their business. So it's nice when people can visualize and they can actually see what you're doing, as opposed to, I'm more of a visual person. So if I can see it, I learn much faster than if I have to sit down and watch something or if I have to read it.
Right.
So if I can watch somebody do it, it just, to me, makes it a lot easier. So
will you show us tonight? Are you going to demo for us?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, please. Okay.
I'll show you.
So you go get that set up then.
Okay.
That's awesome. All right. Video disclaimer. I know I keep saying this. I hate it, but this series is just for fun. It's just for people to share their favorite tools. We are in no way saying that one service is better than another. And if you are interested in this service, you will reach out to Wendy for any questions that you might have or whatever, or you can post in the comments below and she will answer. And then Wendy, I think you also said that you do have a referral code. So if you guys want the referral code for this, you will have to actually contact her privately to get that, because we're not posting any referral codes in the group, because that sounds like a big mess that could happen. So we're not doing that. But like I said, the disclaimer is just that this is just for ideas. People are just sharing their favorite tools and we are excited to learn about them. So I'm going to turn off my screen so you're the only one on here, but I will leave my mic on for you.
Okay, sounds good. So I just want to show you, this is my dashboard. I know it looks super boring, but it's very simple and that's how I love it. So you can create a broadcast from here. You can also add destinations from in here. So right now we're going to create a broadcast. So we are actually going to go in and schedule my team meeting for this up and coming Sunday night. So I'm going to click on create broadcast, and this is going to bring up all of the groups. So my business page is here, our team page is here, my training groups are here, my VIP groups here, my test groups here, all kinds of good stuff. So I can choose 3 different places if I want to do this, okay? So our team meeting, I always just do for our team. So we're gonna go into here and then I'm gonna title it Sunday Night Social. That's the name of our team meeting, because it's always social. We always love to hang out. So under the description, I will put something in there about what we're gonna talk about. So this Friday, obviously, we're all gearing up for Black Friday specials and sales. See, I get home and I have to work on a different keyboard than I have at work all day, and it drives me crazy. So we have, go ahead.
No, it's just funny.
So we have this. So what we're going to do is you can click here to schedule later, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to upload a thumbnail image. So that's going to open up another screen here for me. Wow, it's struggling a little bit. There we go. So we will grab our Team Wild Roses logo and we'll just slam that in there for now. And then we're going to schedule this for Sunday the 22nd. Our team meetings are always at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, and I have to put a quick note in here because we have a little special treat. My grandson is joining us for our team meeting. Yeah, I told him I would remind them, and he's going to be here. So he's coming to our team meeting. He'll be sitting right next to me in his high chair. I think he's safe there for a little bit. So now that we have everything in here, we've got it scheduled for November 22nd of 2020. We're going to click on create broadcast. So right now, this is just processing and doing its thing. Okay, so I just got a little ding on my phone.
I heard that. Yep.
Now we're going to go to my Team Wild Roses page. And then there should be a notification in here. Oh, we got to go past all the good stuff. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Hang on, ladies. I know it's in here. We'll give it a couple of minutes here and then I'll come back. All right. So now here's my notification. So we're going to talk about Black Friday sales and specials. Logan's going to be joining us. So one thing important about StreamYard, when you have new people joining you, you want to make sure they click on this link and they give StreamYard permission to see their name on Facebook. So what happens is when I go into the broadcast, and I'll walk you back through that process with my test group.
Okay.
But, when people are commenting, if they don't give permission, and you only have to do it one time. So once you give Facebook permission to show your name through the StreamYard feed, you're all done. You don't ever have to do it again. You just need to do it one time. So otherwise it will just say Facebook user, and then it has their comment next to it. So then you can't see who's commenting. So it's really simple. You click on it. All you do is hit approve. I think you put your name in there and you're all done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I said, okay, yes.
Okay. So your team members, customers, wherever you're posting this, can click on get reminder. They will get a reminder a few minutes, I think it's 15 minutes prior to when I go live, that it's on here, and it will also post again on this page. So when it comes time to host your meeting.
Well, wait, on the reminder, when it says get reminder, how is it reminding them?
It reminds them by instant message.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as they click on get reminder, it will send them an instant message, and it will let them know that I'm going live at 7 p.m. And it also reminds them about 15 minutes prior to.
Also through Messenger. Nice.
Also through Messenger, yep. So as I was showing you, we'll go ahead and do another broadcast. We'll just do a quick one in, let's see, we'll go to my test group because there's nobody in there.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and just hit test, and then we're going to create the broadcast right now. Okay, so instead of scheduling for later, we're going live, ladies. Are you ready? And gents, sorry. I'm so used to saying ladies all the time. So this is the last live that I did. So this was for a Sunday night social drawing that we did. So we'll hit test here. And then I wonder if this will work, if I can get my webcam.
Oh no, it should work even though you're on Zoom to cast.
I don't know. No, it won't.
Because you're already on camera?
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't work. Okay, so but you get the gist of it. So when you go in here and you want, I'm going to try and enter without the mic. So this is the big screen, you guys. So this is what you see up here. You can put your logo up here. I always put something fun up here, or our team logo as well. I want to, can I move this? Oh, look at me go. Move. There we go. So over here is where you're going to see your comments. So when you click on this screen at the bottom, it's going to show up here and you're going to see yourself.
Okay.
So I'll just stick myself right there. So the fun part is all the comments start to come in here. Now with the paid version of this, you can also do a few other things. If you want to put a banner together or a ticker, these are some that I've already had. So see how it runs across the bottom? There's a ticker that says post to promote. Let it be known we want to cheer you on. So this ran all the way across through our whole last team meeting. This was 1 month of enrollment. So we were celebrating that at a team meeting. You can use this to give a shout out to a team member, maybe to a hostess. You can do so many different things with these tickers. They're so much fun.
How fun.
They're a blast. I love them. And then you can also do a banner. So when someone comments at the bottom, you can also click on the comments and it will show up above the ticker. So you can see a lot of really cool things, and you can do so much with this program on its own. And it will have the go live screen up here. You have options to edit from here. And then it also gives you example banners. Now those come with, those are also going to come with the paid part. So there's three different, we have three different tiers. So there's the free tier, which I used for a while. Is it okay if I stop my screen share, Mel?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so let's just get out of there for a little bit. I'm totally out, right? Okay.
Yes, you are.
So there are three different tiers that you can do with Streamyard. So you can basically go with the free tier, which I always suggest for any program that you're brand new at, because none of us jump into something and know all the bells and whistles. So it's always nice to kind of get the freebie, play around with it a little bit. You can't break anything in there. So just try it. Try the Streamyard, see if you love it. You know, it's definitely worth it for team leaders, I believe, when you have training groups and you have multiple parties going. If you go live in your parties, if you sell cookware and you do, you know, live demonstrations and you're cooking food and you want to go live on your business page and your VIP group and on your personal page. And yes, you can do all of that and share it as you go, but with Streamyard, you can just schedule it all, go into one destination and just start your live.
That is so amazing. Talk about working smart.
It really is. It's an amazing program. And like I said, there are more bells and whistles that go with this. So there is, there's a basic package and then the professional package, which I didn't go with that. I want it, but I'm like, oh, because the professional package gives you like all kinds of cool backgrounds. You can do all kinds of really cool stuff with that. So they have lots of training available. Their IT department is great. So if you have a question, something's not working, you're stuck on how to actually get something to work properly. With StreamYard, it's just like any other app. So you have to add it to whatever group that you're an admin of,
right,
or it will accept it. So, and it walks you through that whole entire process when you sign up for the free account.
So the free account, if they use your referral code, what do they get, like a X amount of days or?
Free for 30 days.
Okay.
And then after that, you have to choose one of them. So you have, basically they do it, it is free for 30, or is it just, no, they just have a free account. It's not even for 30 days, it's just free.
And you said you used free for a couple of months.
I used free for a couple of months because I wanted to see if it did everything I wanted it to do.
Okay.
Because when you start something new, you just never know. Like you don't know, you know, what you're going to use and what you're not going to use. And I had 6 Facebook parties in 2 weeks. And I'll tell you that it saved me about 5 hours of sleep.
I'm sure.
Because I was able to do that. I was able to come home, get it all set up. And I did do it where if you set up multiple parties in StreamYard, it lets you choose each individual group. So you can change the description. So you can say, welcome to Mary's Hair Bling Autumn Festival. Welcome to Susie's Hair Bling Autumn Festival. Welcome to James' Hair Bling Autumn Festival. So you get the point. So everybody's still individual. So when you're live, obviously you want to be more, not generic, but you want to make sure you're not using names, obviously.
So when they comment and you're doing multiple parties and they're commenting on your video on those different parties, how do you see those and answer them?
So when they comment on those parties, and the thing is too, is a lot of times when they comment, it's always a question.
Right.
So, and most of them do not click on that line to give Facebook permission to show their name. So what you see is Facebook user. So the way that I combat that is I answer the questions when I see them. So when they pop up, I answer the questions.
For everybody.
If they want another demo, if they want to know if it comes in green, whatever they want to know. So when everything's over and done with and everything's posted and I've closed it out, I can go back into the party and I can open up the live and I can see all the comments and I can see everybody's names because I'm in Facebook.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you can go in there and you can see them and you can see, and a lot of times too, I don't know, because they're individual in Facebook, I don't think it has anything to do with, you know, the more comments you get, obviously, the more you're seen. I don't know if that really matters because you're off of the Facebook platform, but you're on StreamYard.
But you're still casting into the Facebook
You're
platform.
still casting into 3 groups.
Right.
So people are going to see that. So my groups I always set up inside of my business page. And so that's how I comment and post on everything. And you're able to go in there and people can get reminders that you're going to go live.
I love that part. I love that part. Yeah.
I love that because for a while.
It was literally just a click. It was so easy.
Yeah, just to remind me, just a quick, oh yeah, hey, quick remind me. And then when people click on that remind me button, you get a notification.
We have some questions.
Yeah.
Teresa wants to know if you've ever used Restream because it sounds familiar. It sounds like this.
Okay, so I tried Restream. Wasn't for me.
Okay, good answer.
I know there's probably some great ones out there, but Restream was not for me.
Right. And you're sharing your favorite tool. So yes. Somebody else Tanya wants to know, what is the cost level after the free?
So there's free and then there's the basic, which is $20 a month.
Okay.
I know for some people that's like, but if you break it out every day, it's not bad.
Right.
So, and then there is the professional level, which is $39 a month. The professional level to me, it gives you 8 hours of recording time. You can multi-stream more. And the one thing I forgot to tell you about StreamYard is you can have up to 10 people live with you on StreamYard.
Oh.
So you can do interviews with people. You can bring a hostess on. You can bring a team member on that maybe recruited 10 people in the month and she can come on live with you. And it's easy to add her live. It is so simple. You just send her the link and she just pops in. And then you get a notification on your screen only. So as soon as she's ready, you know she's ready. Like it's not like the ones where you just pop on and you're there. You know she's ready. And so then you can click it and you just bring her on. You can do big screen, small screen. You can do all kinds of different things, but you can bring up to 10 people on a screen with you.
So this is really, StreamYard is really live streaming to Facebook, or you said there were other places too. So it's really live streaming. Yeah. So it's not necessarily
YouTube. You can live stream to YouTube. You can live stream. There are some other ones that I know are really old that I haven't heard much about like lately. But they said that Twitch was one of them and Periscope. That was the other.
That one's still, every time you say it cracks me up.
I know I've heard people talk about like the seasoned people. I've heard them talk about Periscope, but I've never looked into it.
Oh my goodness, that was so.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot.
5 years ago.
I know, but there's a lot of platforms out there, and I think it's just a matter of finding the one that works for you and what you need it for.
I can see the value of still keeping your Zoom account for meetings, like 50 people meetings, and then if you're streaming, like we are streaming, we're casting this interview right now through Zoom into Facebook Live, so it's really the same thing. Your StreamYard is about casting video, but you could do multiple places at once, which is sweet.
That is the one thing that hooked me completely.
And that little ticker across the bottom looks amazing. So that
is like, awesome. What am I gonna? That's my thing. I write on my date book, and I'm like, what's gonna be the ticker for this week? I love that ticker. So
it said, can you live stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time?
Yes.
Yes, Teresa, you can
live stream to both at the same time.
Awesome. Wendy, this was great. It was a one that I have heard of and I know people are using it, but I have not even checked it out yet. So I am loving it and I'm totally going to go get a free account so I can try it out and see how it works. And maybe you
all. Bells and whistles. It has a lot of fun stuff and they're constantly updating and changing. It's like
I love that.
Guys that own it. So they're constantly doing stuff. They're constantly adding things, you know, and like I said, their IT department's great. So.
And this is one of those things that, you know, not everybody's on it. So we're always looking for what's that purple cow, what's going to set me apart, what's going to make me look different to my team and to.
But I like that it grows with you. So, I mean, early on, like my first year in this business, I don't think I would have needed all of those things.
Right. So the free was good for you.
The free one would have been good for me. I mean, I didn't really get into this until, like I said, it's only been about a year. So But I kept the free for a couple months and then I switched over and got the paid one. I don't have the professional one. The $20 a month one works good for me. It's just the basic one, but it gives you the ribbons, the tickers. You can put your logo in the corner. You can set up 2 separate logos and you can change them. So my business logo, obviously I switch that out when I go live for my business stuff, but when we go live with the team, then I switch it to there.
Right.
So you have that capability, which I like. I mean, it's literally built for someone that, you know, is running their own personal business and is also, you know, has a team that they're taking care of as well.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your favorite tool with us, Wendy. And again,
I love my Streamyard.
Like we said, if you want her referral code, just reach out to her privately. And I have tagged her in this video already. And there's some people saying, I was looking forward to this one. That was from Lori.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love Streamyard. It's a blast. I think it's just fun. It allows you to be creative.
Yes, and these videos are fun. These interviews, because you get to hear about things.
These have been amazing. I watched all of them so far today.
Good. Well, you get to hear about not just the. It would be one thing to bring someone in from the company to talk about it, but of course they love it, right?
You bring in the people from the company want you to use it. So
right.
You know, but the people that are really using the product, I mean, they come up with things that they use the product for that the company might not even realize.
Exactly. And we really want to hear that grassroots. How are you using it and why do you love it? So this has been so much fun and we have a bunch more lined up. I'm super excited to share those, but thank you so much for joining me tonight, Wendy, and then message her if you want the referral code.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.